All right, so number 36 is asking, are the graphs parallel, perpendicular, or neither of these two lines? And in order for you to know if a line is parallel or perpendicular, for parallel lines, the slopes has to equal each other. And for perpendicular lines, the one of the slope has to equal the negative reciprocal of the first one or the other. So for example, if M1 is 2, then M2 has to be negative 1 over 2 for them to be perpendicular lines, right? But in order for you to identify if the slopes are parallel, perpendicular, or neither, you have to solve for y. Your equation has to be in the form y equal mx plus b so you can compare your slopes. So what that means, you'll have to solve for y in each of these equations, right? And the coefficient of x, like how up here, you see, it has to be in this form, y equal mx plus b. So you have to solve for y, and the coefficient of x, that's your m, that's your slope. The constant factor before the x is your slope, okay? So in this case, you look at your first equation and see what's affecting y from being by itself. And we see the term x, you do the opposite operation, which is subtracting x to both sides, and the factor negative 3y. Okay, so I'll do this quickly as a little bonus, So this would be negative 3y equals to negative 6x plus 4. And then I'll divide both sides by 3, negative 3, right? So that's negative 3y to everything. Cancel. So y equals, and in this case, it's negative 2x. No, positive 2x, because negative divide negative is positive. Positive 2x plus 4, negative 3/2, or 2x minus 3/4. In this case, the term x is preventing y from being by itself, and the factor 2, right? So I'm going to subtract x from both sides. So 2y is equal to negative x plus 5. Notice I'm putting the x term first because I want it in the form of y equal mx plus b. Okay? And then I'll divide both sides by 2. So y is equal negative 1/2 x plus 5/2. All right? So if you notice, in this case, m here is 2 for the first equation, and m2 is negative 1/2, which it looks like, what a coincidence. I was just giving this as an example. The negative reciprocal. So it looks like the answer is that these lines are perpendicular. All right.